Over the summer, I have put on 10 pounds and now I am on a 10-week journey to lose 10 pounds. This video, as I'm sure you have noticed, is called Calories In, and it's focused on the nutrition and the macro side of things. Next video is going to be called Calories Out, and it's focused on the weightlifting, the cardio, and the body recomposition. To start this journey, I had to ask myself an arbitrary amount of questions, 8 to be exact, and they are as follows. Number 1, how many calories in a day do I burn to weigh my current weight? Number 2, how many calories less than that do I need to eat in order to lose weight? Número 3, that means number 3 in Spanish. How many pounds a week should I lose? Number 4, cuatro. How many weeks should this whole cycle be? Number 5, cinque. What do my macros look like? Proteins, carbs, fats, what's it even mean? Number 6, should I track those macros? Number 7, should I step on the scale every day? And number 8, what do I even eat? Keto, plants, vegan, carbs, no carbs, intermittent fasting, skip a meal, carnivore, only the meats. We got the meats. To answer all of these questions, I did not have to travel very far for expert advice. I know a future doctor who happens to be in school still. All right, so how do you lose weight?
Well, you forget where you put it.
He is definitely my child. Okay, in all seriousness, to be in a caloric deficit, it's pretty common knowledge, but you have to eat less or you have to move more, or usually a combination of the both. But in order to know what that looks like, I first had to answer question number 1. Pregunta número 1. How many calories a day do I actually burn? Here's how I found out the answer to question number 1. The internet, Google, I just looked it up. There's an equation. It's a little bit dense to go in detail for this video, but I will pause it right now. I'll just put it on the screen for you and I'll kill some time by telling you a joke. What did the janitor say when he hopped out of the closet? Supplies! Okay, so the answer to this equation is your BMR, your basal metabolic rate. This is essentially how many calories your body burns in a day for life-sustaining activities, like not doing anything else, just being alive. Then for me, that number was 1,570, and then I multiplied that towards times a specific number based on my activity levels. My activity level that I chose was the active 6 to 7 days a week. So that number for me is 1.725. That's the number I multiplied, 1,570, and the number of calories total that I got for maintenance for me is 2,708. That is how many calories that I need to eat to maintain my weight. All right, for question number 2, how many calories less than that number should I eat in a day to lose weight? Let's go back to the experts. How many less calories should I eat in a day? How many calories?
20.
Well, actually, scientific research has shown that 3,500 calories of energy equals about 1 pound of fat. So since there's 7 days in a week, divided by 3,500 comes out to 500 calories. If I eat 500 calories less a day, I would lose 1 pound a week. If I wanted to lose 2 pounds, I could double that. It would be 1,000 less. Since my BMR is 2,708, if I ate 2,200 calories, I would lose a pound. If I eat 1,700 calories, I would lose 2 pounds, which leads me to question number 3. How many pounds a week should I lose? Back here with the experts, how many pounds a week should I lose?
I don't know. I'm a kid. I'm trying to grow.
How many pounds less should I weigh in 1 week?
1,000,000.
1,000,000. All right, so according to many influencers, some fitness influencers who are actually, many of them doctors and not just chiropractors, the general consensus is that you want to burn 0.5 to 1% of your body weight per week. So I'm 160 pounds. That would be 0.8 to 1.6 pounds of body fat per week. And in calories, that's 400 calories to 800 calories. I'm gonna go right at 500, which is 1 pound a week. That's my goal. But how many weeks should I keep this going? How many weeks should I not eat as much food?
3.
Okay, so how many weeks in a row should I do my cut?
Well, let me ask you something.
Yes.
What do you call someone that can't stick with a diet?
What?
A deserter.
Okay, now since I have watched so much YouTube and so many experts, now I'm the expert. I'm gonna tell you how it is as if I'm the expert. Basically, when you cut for a period of time, you wanna do a maintenance phase right after that for the same exact amount of time. So if I cut for 12 weeks, I gotta eat maintenance at 12 weeks. That's the most important thing. If I cut for 16 weeks, I eat at maintenance calories for 16 weeks. A general consensus is that 12 weeks is a pretty good average for a cut, given extenuating circumstances like if somebody's doing bodybuilding and they have a show coming up, or in my case, I'm training for the Houston Marathon in January, and all of that activity picks up in October. So that's when I need to exit my cut and eat at maintenance, because it is not wise, according to many nutritionists, to train for a race while trying to make any adjustments to your body. You really need to be giving your body all the fuel it needs while getting into some serious training. So reverse engineering, where I started, it happens to be 10 weeks, so I am trying to lose 10 pounds in 10 weeks. Okay, now it's time to get a little bit more detailed. We need to figure out what percentage of macros do I need to eat? Fats, proteins, carbs, what percentage of each? Let's dive into it. How many macros should I eat?
The whole bowl.
Okay, and do you like macros?
Only if there's cheese.
Okay, since I am back in the gym lifting weights 5 to 6 times a week, the protein is gonna be the good old reliable 1 gram of protein per body weight. Since I weigh 160 when I started, I'm gonna aim for 160 grams of protein a day. For fats, it is recommended to go at least 0.3% of your body weight in fats, up to around 0.5. So for me, that's 48 grams of fats up to 80 grams of fat, and then the rest will be carbs. Making sure ultimately that my calorie total for the day is around 2,200. To note, I have a hard time getting to 160 grams of protein a day with just real food. So I supplement with a protein shake at least once a day, and I also eat protein bars, snacks to go. Some of my favorites are Anabar, legendary Pop-Tarts, essentially, and a Quest Caramel Pecan bar. There's only 15 grams of protein in that, but they're tasty. Question number 6, should I track my macros? Dr. Major, should I track my macros, my fats, my carbs, my proteins? Should I keep track of those?
Yes.
Of course I should. I am exactly the kind of person that very much needs to track my macros. I don't want to, for the same reason I don't want to open up my budget, okay? Literally, I can't eat Chick-fil-A in both scenarios when I break it all down, right? And I start looking at it. And so, like intuitive eating, I'm an alcoholic. I'm gonna eat like 8,000 calories. Intuitive eating got me to 160 pounds in 2 months, okay? So for me, I need to know where I'm at. It's more specifically, I'm not a very good estimator. I definitely need to be held accountable, and so I will be tracking my macros. Question number 7, should I weigh myself daily? Okay, so should I weigh myself every day?
On our scale?
Yes, on our scale.
No, Mom says it's broken.
What do you mean it's broken?
It tells you the wrong number.
Should I step on the scale every day, Major?
Yes.
Okay, this actually falls in the same category as number 6. I definitely am going to weigh myself every day. I know for some people, they don't like to do it because it can be defeating to see it go up and down by a few pounds because of water weight. I understand. If I eat a lot of Louisiana hot sauce, I might be 3 pounds heavier with all of the salt and retention for the next day. When I go out for a run in San Antonio every morning in the summer, I lose at least 2.5 pounds of water, even just running easy. It's brutal down here. I understand it's part of it. So I'm gonna take the average every day. I wake up, I step on the scale first thing in the morning after I pee, and I get my number, and I add it up every day. At the end of the week, I divide it by 7, and that's my number. Okay, before I answer question number 8, if you have gotten anything useful out of this video, whether you land on your heel, your midfoot, or your forefoot, please use it to strike the like and subscribe button. Appreciate you, mate. All right, last question, question number 8. What do I actually eat?
A lot of bananas, yogurt, salad, protein, chocolate, milk, bread, eggs, milks and eggs, and Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Protein Pop-Tarts.
That's that's Pop-Tarts.
It's legendary Pop-Tarts, indeed. All right, so what do I actually eat in a day? Who cares? It's one of those deals where I'm just projecting myself onto you. Like, I've never seen one of those what I eat in a day videos. I don't really care to watch those. So then naturally I assume you don't care to watch them and you don't want to know what I eat in a day. If I'm wrong, please comment below and let me know if you actually want to know what I eat in a day. Also, the jokes, those are here to stay. Everything else is negotiable. So if you're digging this nutritional journey or whatever, then let me know. If not, we can just go back to running shoes. We still will cover running shoes on this channel and plenty of running. Next week, calories out. Since most of you are seasoned runners who are already following this channel, I'm gonna focus less on the running because you already run, and I'm gonna focus more on lifting up the weights. Till next time.